Hey, ladies and gents, we back up in here. Eddie Proof in the war room. Got a special guest, Big Bro B. Introduce
What's
yourself.
up? What's up? What's up, family? Hey, this is Brian Powell. Hey, I'm just here to chime in and share some insight on these two intelligent brothers, just to add to it, man. I'm just here. I'm ready to get started.
All right. This just an add-on from the topic of last session. Why do blacks vote Democrat? And it's a very big scope on this topic, but I'm just gonna simmer it down to why do blacks vote Democrat. From last video, you already know. Might be a video 3, so take a look out for that. All right, check it out though. But we finna go in, man. Drop y'all dissertation, and I'm gonna come back with you.
I think I don't think it's necessarily that we vote Democrat. I think we just a group of followers. We follow everything that is the trend. So in politics, I think we're lazy, and it's easy to just go along with what the media throws to you and says that this is for black people, so follow this. Democrats support the middle class and poor, so vote for this. Vote for this. Republicans are for the rich. Republicans are for this. Don't vote that. That's what I think it really boils down to. We're followers. We follow everything. Yeah.
Is it safe to say it became more of a growing trend for blacks to vote Democrat before or after Trump?
Oh, it's been before.
It's been way before Trump.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead, B.
I think it started with. To be honest, I think it started back with Bill Clinton and everything. After Senior Bush, he was in office and everything, and we was like everything wasn't going the way we thought it was supposed to go. So we turned around. We started voting Democrat. We got Clinton in office, and then that was probably a big step. A lot of the black people was like, man, we like Clinton. Clinton cool. Clinton another black guy in a white guy body and everything. But that's what we became brainwashed and everything. That okay, just because we vote Democrat, it's gonna be in favor for the African American community and everything. And all the times, that's all the way not true and everything. But we've been so brainwashed by we started Democrats with Clinton, and then in the Bush getting back into the office, little Bush, and then when we got Obama in office, we kept on doing the Democrat thing. So right now, when you got people going to the polls voting and everything, everybody's like, okay, I'm gonna vote Democrat because that is a party that my culture, my group, my demographics is in favor of. That's what we all go vote. We're gonna vote Democrat because that's in favor of African Americans, minorities, poor people that's not middle class, lower class, to impoverished people. So that's what we've been brainwashed with. Hey, Democrats is in our favor. So that's why we do a lot of that voting and stuff based off Democrats and everything. So I think that's why a lot of blacks do the Democratic voting and everything.
Hold on. First off, let me rewind this. Did I say Bush?
Yeah.
Man, I swear I meant to say Clinton. I swear I meant to say Clinton, dog. I'm like, hold on. Huh?
I already know what you were talking about. So, like, I already knew, but the audience might not. I got you.
I know what he was talking about too.
But hold on. Watch this though. Watch this. Watch how I twisted it. Watch how I twist it up though. On the simple strength that I messed up, I'ma clean it up. And watch how I clean it up. Before Clinton, there was Bush GW.
Yep. Big Bush.
But it could have been before Daddy Bush.
Mm-hmm.
On the simple strength that no blacks wanted G.W. Bush in office because everybody knew what he stood for. Big oil, fuck niggas, pay the rich.
Yep.
Okay, boom. But it goes back deeper than that though, because now I think that might be the sets, the offset of the blacks going the opposite way, because I do have paperwork on blacks originally voting
Republican.
specifically Republican.
Yeah, and you think about this. You think about before Bush and everything, everybody was relating to Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was one of the ones that blacks kind of connected to and everything because of his wife, Nancy Reagan. Nancy Reagan used to be out here in the black community and doing X, Y, and Z. So a lot of blacks, a lot of African Americans kind of related to Nancy Reagan and the Reagans and everything. But then Bush was Reagan's vice president. So he is a turnoff. He turned around and do a little spin on, okay, he wasn't cut like Reagan was and everything. He didn't connect really to the African American community because, like you said, Bush was about big oil. He didn't care about the minorities and everything. It was about oil and helping these Fortune 500 CEOs get even richer. Right. They didn't care about it. It was just rich and poor with Bush. And if you ain't rich, you ain't in our good old boy network. And that's what it boiled down to, the good old boy network.
Right out. Yep. But I don't know, it could be a mixture of both, even though that's like what 16 years, what, 4, 8. I think W had one term, right?
Yeah, he had one term.
Okay, so that was like a little 12-year difference between Daddy Bush and Clinton.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know, man. It could be like a little slow migration. Could have been just a slow migration, but when it hit, It's like blacks like specifically voted Democrat. But on the simple strength that I'm gonna reiterate what I spoke last time, man. Nobody should specifically or nobody should exclusively vote because of they're a Democrat, or I'm vote Democrat because I'm a Democrat, or nobody should essentially vote Republican because I'm Republican. No, none of that shouldn't even matter, man.
Why do you stop? Why do you think we should do that? Why do you think it's like that? I'm just asking, but I'm asking because I want to prove a point. Why do you think that we shouldn't do that? I think you know what I'm talking about, but why do you think we shouldn't just vote Democrat or be stuck to a particular party? Why do you think that?
I'm gonna break it down to you like this. Democrats, Republicans, Green parties, independents, all them, they gangs. So that's just like saying I'm a blood, so I'm not gonna vote for no Crip because I don't want him to get no money because I'm a blood. I'm gonna let a blood get the money on the simple strength that I'm a blood, he a blood. How that's gonna work out? This person that you voting for because they represent what you represent might not represent the values and the morals what you represent. Let's just say, for safety's, for just for this video's sake, let's say a Republican is what they running, what their little whatever they speaking on during their running, they saying that we're going to boost the economy without raising taxes, and we're going to give everybody money, and we're going to stop the terrorism abroad. But the Democrats say, man, I'm gonna fix your neighborhoods, but I ain't got no history of helping nobody but people I mess with. Do your history. That's all I'm boiling down to. Do your history on each person. If what that person represents what you represent, it might be a Democrat representing. That might be a Democrat and you're a Republican, but that Democrat might represent something that you stand on, or that Republican might represent something that you stand on, but you're a Democrat. You know what I'm saying? Did I break that down the best way I could? Did y'all understand what I was saying?
Yeah, it's the same thing, but you was right. You said what I was talking about. It's power. Switching up parties gives you power. That means that if you lean over this way, whoever is running an office, you better fucking lean over to my motherfucking way. Because if you don't, I'm not going to vote for you. So when you're stuck to a particular party, then they don't give a fuck about you. They just know, oh, you're going to vote Democrat. You're going to vote Democrat every time. So we don't got to put in the time to the black community. We'll just make our little speech or whatever, and we'll say whatever we got to say. But we don't have to put too much time into them because they an easy vote.
Right.
We got to make them work for our vote. And you said the same thing. You just said it in a different way.
Instead of us being slaves to the parties, make the parties become slaves to us because they need our vote. We don't need their vote.
Right.
Yeah. You work for me. You work for me.
And that's what we got. That's what we got to do. We got to let them know, hey, we just can't be another number for them. And we got to find out, hey, what's in it for me? I mean, you want my vote? What you gonna do for me? What you gonna do for my people? What you gonna do for us? You want our vote? Hey, pay for this vote. This what we need in order to get our vote and everything. We can't just be whoring our we just can't be whoring our vote out, man. We just got to be able to. Hey, hey, what you gonna do for our community? With them, what's in it for me? You tell me what's in it for me. You want me to vote for you? I'm not just gonna be a number for you. Hey, I need you to let me know, hey, what's in it for me when I'm voting for you? What's in it for my community? What's in it for my people? Instead of just saying, you know what, I'm just going to vote straight Democrat. And I see people all the time when they at these voting booths and everything, they'll go in the booth, they say, how you want to vote? I hear people, I'm just voting all Democrat. You don't know what this person stand for. You don't know what this person's policy, know what this person's beliefs is. This person could be a former pedophile or something, man. This person might have all type of stuff in his background. But since you've been brainwashed and we've been programmed to vote all Democrat because we think Democrats go help us, that's what they do. I see people all the time when they going in, instead of just looking and seeing the individuals and everything, a name may resonate with you that you like, okay, I done read about this person in the news. It wasn't some favorable stuff, and they could be a Democrat. We just go in and vote all Democrat because we think, hey, that's in our paper. That's the way we've been programmed and everything, voting all Democrat. And we don't know who we voting for. We just saying, hey, we voting all Democrat.
And then on top of that, I got this is a question and a statement. Well, this is a question and a statement, but how pertinent do you believe it is? How pertinent do you think it is to do your background on whoever the parties are? Do you think it's pertinent to do some background?
It's very important. That's why I said in the beginning, we lazy. We lazy.
We lazy as hell, man. We don't do no background checking. We don't know who we voting for and stuff. We just lazy, man. We just say, hey, I'm gonna vote Democrat because hell, that's the way I've been voting for all along. I've been voting Democrat. Shit, I'm gonna keep on voting Democrat.
Guess what though, B? Guess what though, B? You can't, for the people that don't do background checks or do like figure out what this person is representing. On the ballot, they tell you what this person is planning on bringing to the table. Do you think people read that stuff?
No, they don't read.
It's on the ballot now. It's on the ballot.
I know where you're going. No, if they don't read it, then you shouldn't vote. Don't fucking vote then. If you don't know what the fuck you voting for, don't vote. That's what I'm saying.
That's all I was headed to. That was a two-sided question. It's pertinent to find out what this person thinks. Because on the ballot, if you don't know him, read the ballot. They gonna tell you what he represents or he or she represents.
Exactly, but how many times you think? How much time you think that they take to read the ballot and just go individually and stuff just to read this what this person stand for, this what this person stand for? They don't typically do it. They're just like, hey, he a Democrat and I'm voting for him and everything. And he may turn around and be like, he say, hey, I may want to cut out all government assistance or all after school programs for minority, for inner city youths and everything. I may want to cut out these programs, but he a Democrat, so we go vote for him because hey, that's what we've been programmed to do.
But who fought that?
Hey, that's our fault for not doing the research and everything. They always say the best way to hide knowledge and information from people is in the pages of a book. And with us not reading and doing our research, man, we'll vote for it. We'll vote anyway, just because hey, this is what I've been taught to vote. I'm gonna keep on voting this way.
And then it ain't. I'm gonna take it a step further, man. I'm gonna take it a step further. We shouldn't vote black because a person is black.
No.
Just vote just because that person is black. Because I'm gonna shoot at you two different ways. One fictional, one is real. First one, I'm sure everybody in the community has watched some David Chappelle.
Yeah.
You remember the one skit he did with the Bigums dude, black dude thought he was white all his life? I'm gonna leave that there because that's a muddy situation. But that's one situation. I'm gonna let y'all infer the rest.
I know where you're going with that one. I already know.
Two. Man, I don't even know this dude's name. It's not even worth remembering, man. But he's the head of the hood under Trump.
I think I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name. I know who you're talking about too.
For instance, he's a black person who hates his gums because it's black. So you shouldn't. That's like a scary situation if you vote just for vote black just because that person's black.
I think that's Bernie Sanders, ain't it? Is that Bernie Sanders, the black dude?
Bernie Sanders is a dude that everybody should have voted for.
Okay.
Instead of letting what's her name run.
What's that? I know who you talking about. I know that black. I can see him. I can see his face right now.
I can't think of his name, but
I see his face right now,
man. Black and gray hair, glasses.
What office does he hold?
Is that Ben Carson? Ben Carson.
That's him.
Ben Carson. I knew. I had to put his name. Ben Carson.
Yep, that is him. Ben Carson. He's head of HUD.
Mm-hmm.
And
he was voting.
You see what he just did, right?
What did he do?
for all of the low-income housing, I think he started in California, low-income housing.
Yeah.
He ended up raising up the rent on everybody for like I think 25%.
Mm-hmm.
So just think, you already making a set amount each month and have just enough to survive off of. And you add 25% on top of that, people gonna be struggling real hard.
Yeah. Yeah, just like you say, man. Just because he black, that don't mean they stand for us and everything. Because in all my years of living, man, and I learned this, man. Everybody everybody that's black ain't always in your favor, and everybody white always ain't bad and everything. So I mean, I didn't went to school with some people, man. I went to school with blacks and whites and everything. I'm talking about from when I was in college and everything. When I think somebody black was in my corner and everything, they turn around and they do something crazy and everything. But then every time I thought that, okay, a white person, wasn't okay and everything, and they turned around and helped me out and opened doors for me and everything. So everybody that's black ain't always good, and everybody white ain't always bad neither. So we take that into consideration. Say, oh man, I'm voting for this person because he's black and everything. He got the best interests at heart. But see, you got a lot of cats out there that's black, that's Uncle Toms and coons and everything on the coon train and everything, man. So you can't automatically assume that, hey, he a brother, man. He got my best interest at heart. He got his best interest at heart. He ain't worried about you. He got his best interest at heart.
It happens more times than often, man, and we gotta, use our own better judgment and figure it out, man.
Yep.
Not just, you can't just go on skin color.
I like figuring out usually people that are trying to do something. I mean, it might be a fucked up way for me thinking. I look at people and I'll be like, anybody that comes into my life, I'm like, why are you coming trying to help me out? Like, what is your fucking agenda? Are you trying to do this to do this? Like, you're not doing this just to help me because I'm just a little on me. Like, so what is your fucking agenda? So when I look at people, I look at them, are you genuine? Is it real? And what is your agenda? What is your purpose for trying to come to me and be in my life?
Ain't nothing wrong with being guarded, man. Ain't nothing wrong with being guarded, man, because being guarded sometimes to save your life, boy.
Yeah. You ain't lying. What's your purpose? Why are you trying to come help me? What is your ulterior motive? What are you gonna get out of helping me?
Right.
I mean, are you doing it because you, or is it genuine? Is it from your heart, or is you doing it just to save face, or are you doing it just for everybody can see? Oh, okay, I didn't help this black guy out, or I didn't help this person out and everything, and you're the type of person that helped me out, but then you turn around and you want to broadcast it all to the world and everything. What's your purpose? I totally agree. What is your purpose? Because everybody is placed in people's lives for a reason and just for a period of time. So you try to figure out, hey, what is your purpose? Why is this person coming into my life? And if you see people, you see the way people move and everything, you're gonna be able to see. You're gonna be able to pick up on their characteristics and everything. I observe people so much. I see how they move, how they talk, and I'll be like, oh man, this person full of shit. that's what, and I can just tell that.
Hey B, hey, we need to be wrapping this up though. But on the same strength, B, I feel you on that, man. But you skipped out on one thing. You too, B.
What's up?
Some people help you out, come into your life to help you out for a minute. As soon as they get the opportunity, throw it in your face like, I helped you out, remember, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I helped you out. This is what I did for you. So you can't do this for me and everything. hell, keep your help then. If you're doing it for a reason, instead of just doing it out the generosity and the goodness of your heart, hey, man, I don't need your help then, because I know you ain't come from a good place. You ain't come from a good space when you help me out.
Yeah, but we sliding off the subject though, so let's get back on the tracks. Let's get back on.
No, it's not. It's actually on the same subject.
Oh, yeah,
that's what I started talking about.
Yeah.
Politics. Like, why are you helping me? What is your agenda? Why are you doing this? It's the same thing. Like, they doing it for their purpose. Like, you're not helping me to help you. It's the same thing, man. We kind of went a little bit away from it for the talking about people, but it's still the same thing. Politician, you're not helping me. What are you helping me for? What is your purpose? Are you trying to get my vote, or are you really trying to help me? No.
Yeah.
The majority of
the time. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, man, because we stand with the free program. So we got like a couple minutes left, so we need to go ahead and throw our last little demos in. Y'all got any more dissertations y'all want to spit within 5 minutes? Let it roll.
Go ahead, Brian.
Well, the only thing I gotta say is, hey, when you go out there and do your voting and everything, make sure you do some research on who you voting for. Don't just vote because of a political party. Do your research. Find out what this person's background is about. Make sure that this person have some of the views or some of your opinions and some of your views are aligned with this person's views and everything. So just don't go out and vote based off what you've been voting on all your life, the way you've been brainwashed to vote Democrat. Just go out and do the research before you cast your vote, because you may decide, hey, this Republican have some things that I'm aligned with and everything that's going to probably help me or my group or me or my people out. So, hey, I may want
to. Brian dropped out. Can you hear me?
That's my take. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, just do your research. That's my thing.
Amen on that one. P?
He summed it up though, and I'm gonna reiterate it in about 30 seconds. Do your research. Stop being followers. Let's grow some balls. Let's stop following behind what we used to do, what our parents used to do. I remember my mother, before I started vote. Well, not before, but in my first year of voting, my mother used to always tell me, "Vote Democrat. Vote Democrat. I love you, mama, but that's what the fuck you used to tell me, though. I love you." That's what she
slide that on in there, though. Love you, mama, but
We gotta stop. We gotta stop that, man. We gotta stop it, man, and we gotta get more in tune to politics. Start watching. I'm not gonna tell you to watch CNN, because CNN is bullshit. Because you might get brainwashed through that. Just do your own homework. Pay attention to who you voting for. If you do not know who you're voting for, I'd rather you not vote. Plain and simple.
Right. Might be
Right.
Might be that one vote away from the person that's gonna make something happen. Might be the vote that you messed up. But my dissertation on this is real simple. I'm gonna sum it down in a few seconds, man. But same thing, P. Same thing Brian said, man. I agree with wholeheartedly. But I'm gonna add this though, man. Don't be scared to read, man. Do some research, man. Don't be scared, man. It ain't gonna hurt you, man. And that's all I gotta say about that, man. Do your history, man. Do your history, man. In the meantime, in between time, man. While I be you in the war room, we out this piece. All
right.
Peace.
Guys, that you was born with a puss. Why you acting so emotional? Spreading gossip like a dish. Them skinny pants got you walking with a switch. Why you acting so